Hello once again, and welcome to another stream of Tempus Chronicle. Yeah. Today's been a bit... not today. This whole week's been a bit rough. I did want to stream yesterday, but unfortunately just real life stuff happens. Wasn't able to, so I'm sorry for that. But I want to add a new feature today, the actual tracking of sort of pseudo achievements related to each enemies. I don't know if you know of the Pokédex in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Basically, if you complete several tasks relating to the Pokemon in question, you fill out its Pokédex entry, and these tasks are something like watch it use this move, or defeat X amount in battle, and you have about up to 5 milestones of each one. Like, you know, defeat 10 enemies, then 20 enemies, then 30, and so on and so forth. And each milestone you do, you unlock a bit more of the Dex entry, and eventually top out at about, I want to say about 5 or so out of a possible 25, something like that. And yeah, so I want to implement something different there. Instead of implementing a Dex entry, you instead get motes, and they give stats, and that's basically how the characters progress in this game. Instead of the traditional, you know, award XP and get enough XP to level up, because I think that's been played to death, to be honest, and I want to do something different. So, does my left actually work? It doesn't. And I've lost the scene. Here we go. Hi, Bane. Alright. Just trying to show what I've done in Visual Paradigm, but it's not showing at the moment. Forget it. No, I don't want... No, go away, go away. Oh, should have set this up before. No, I don't want to open up the bloody... No. Technology being technology, unfortunately. Okay, PNG Tuber Plus is just playing up. It's not showing the dialogue to actually set my microphone. I don't know why it doesn't set microphone, actually save it, but hey-o. Right, so basically for each enemy you've got a bunch of scriptable objects which are called enemy feat sets. They're called feats instead of just tasks or pseudo achievements or whatever. So each feat set has a string, which is the basically the key, which is basically the address of the enemy data that it refers to. Then it has a collection of enemy feats, because it's called an enemy feat set, and that enemy feat is an abstract class, which is like total enemies defeated, total damage dealt, total damage of the scimitar and type dealt, total enemies defeated in one shot, total damage taken from the enemies, times you've seen an enemy use a skill, those sorts of things. So it gives a layer of abstraction you can use. And then also we have battle results, which is something that I need to put in, which sort of tracks these feats. So basically when a battle starts, it takes the enemies and it takes each enemy that you actually play. So the battle starts and we're fighting a Lamia here. It would get the address of the Lamia, saying, okay, fine, here's the enemy feat set for Lamia, and then it would start tracking each feat. So if I was to use the bog standard attack on here, you say, oh yeah, I've just dealt 10 damage to Lamia, add that to the feat tracker, and then if I want to kill one, it would add it. And then on victory, I do need to change this, but in addition to this, obtained these items here, it would say, okay, here's each enemy and their feats and your new progress towards them. And if you've reached a milestone, it'll say, yeah, milestone reached. The party gained 1 strength, or something along those lines. So actually, I do need to add in a mote type. So motes award. No, wait. Motes awarded will go in the enemy feat set because they're not given by feat. Motes awarded. And then the total milestone count would be the amount of motes awarded that array length. Mote type. Problem is though is that no mote, not oot. Sorry, I'm going in visual paradigm and I need to set up a scene for it. Even though there's no dark. Visual paradigm doesn't have a dark theme, so if I put it on here, it'll probably flashbang, and that's not something I want. No, I just have it on the other monitor. So motes awarded, and that'll be an array of mote types. So one thing though that I am kind of iffy about is let me open paint and try and get this into where he's left me to work. No. I don't know why it wants to. There we go. Yeah, pretend you didn't see my desktop. Oh no, you can see I use Blender. and Dropbox and Unity and Jubbler and SM Player. Oh no. You can totally identify me from that. Right, so missions. So the problem is that for enums we've got where is actually I should use the tablet for this. Where's the bloody cursor? Okay, so currently we've got the AB score, enum, and this is going to be maximum HP, MP, strength, dexterity, and so on and so forth. Mote type is going to be this P that's a P, not an R. You've got the primary stat for each class, the secondary stat for each class, and then you've got all of this almost copy-pasted, and copy-pasting stuff's generally a no-no in programming, but I don't think it can be helped here. So yeah, cool. AA is visual paradigm. So yeah, this is what it looks. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Here's our enemy feat set, here's our enemy feats. They total enemies defeated, damage dealt, one shot. I'll probably only implement enemies defeated for now, and maybe damage dealt, so we can track. The problem is that enemies defeated, you can derive that from the start of the battle state, whereas damage dealt of a certain type, like say, you need to have an you have to have an mid-battle tracker in it. So you say, okay, I've dealt 10 fire damage and 20 ice damage to this enemy. If you end the battle then, I currently don't have any way of saying, okay, this enemy's taken this amount of blunt damage, this amount of slash damage, this amount of things, so I'm going to have to implement that. I did sort of sketch a damage tracker here. Enemy feat set addresses total damage on all those. And yeah, go from there. So total, it has integer arrays of total damage by type. These arrays will only get to a maximum of 9. That's the maximum amount, and the same with here. 9 multiplied by the amount of damage types, which are also 9, coincidentally. So, oh no, conditional drops. Yeah. Well, it's not conditional drops. It's trying to track which damage has been dealt. So it's not. I do need to have conditional drops though. But no, this is. I don't know if you've played Pokemon Legends Arceus, but the Pokédex there, you have these sort of feats that you want to complete, and if you complete like 5 out of 25, you unlock the full Pokédex entry. I want to do something similar. So for each feat you complete, you gain a mote that gives you sort of thing. It's the gateway to conditionals. Yeah, that is true. That is true actually. So if you defeat the Lamia with ice damage, you get, I don't know, a frozen Lamia steak or something like that. Yeah, and I know what you're talking about. And it could be that. But yeah, this is actually how character progression works, because I'm too bloody hipster to implement a just generic. Well, I say generic, but a traditional EXP system. I'm also going to add shit there, so View enemy skill feat. The good thing about these feats is that they all have a progress, which is an int. So view enemy skill feat. So it would be see Lamy use tail whip 3 times. Whereas this is, you know, defeat 5 enemies, deal 10,000 damage, one shot the enemies, you know, 5 times. They're all integers, so you can just keep them in here. Progress is an integer, milestones are in there. Serialize these, and you know, bada bing, you've got a set of pseudo achievements. I also need to implement actual achievements to think of it, but that's probably something a lot further on down the road. One thing I don't like about Visual Paradigm is that you can't tuck this behind this. It's really annoying, so I have to do this really weird thing just to keep it looking neat. But then again, my class diagrams become complete clusterfucks anyways, so it's kind of a moot point. So we've got total enemies defeated, view enemy skill feat, total damage dealt of a given type, total enemies 1 shot, damage taken from enemy. Then there's defeat more than n enemies in one battle. Defeated n enemies in one. This is just spitballing. Obviously, it's the planning stage. Total damage dealt, total enemies 1 shot. Defeated n enemies in one battle. Oh shit, like en next to total enemies. Okay. You can get these addressable groups out of there, that would also help. Why am I on character portraits? So I need to work out where I'm going to put these feat trackers. So if I want to get a single feat, it would be you'd need the string address and then also an integer index. So Lamia 1 would be the next one. Anything. So let's see. Where is battle entities? Create a new folder actually. Combat feats. Scripting, scriptable object sheet, enemy feat set. So the enemy feat set would be a scriptable object. The enemy feats themselves are just serializable classes. Not structs, because of course you need inheritance abstraction from them. Then battle feat. Like we need a battle feat tracker because we don't need to track feats that have already been fully completed. Yeah, I've just realised 100%ing this is going to be a right pain in the backside. I put this in. It will be monsters enemy feat sets. Or it should be a monster feat set then if I'm calling them. I forgot I was calling them monsters, not enemies. It's been a while since I've had a look at the battle system. Yeah, we'll rename this monster feat set just to make it consistent with everything else. Because Monster Hunter Wilds is released and I'm just completely seething about not having a good enough PC for it. Nor do I have a PS5. So serialized field, private monster feat array, feats, and then also serialized field, private string, monster address. And then I can probably also make this an addressable as well. So the monster's ID, like Lamia or whatever, that's sub-address. So if I go monster feats stroke Lamia, that'll get the feature of monster data stroke Lamia or monster prefab stroke Lamia. That'll do that, and then all I need to do is just format it accordingly and just stick in the monster's ID as a placeholder. I'm not entirely sure about having the IDs as strings. It feels like it's I feel like I can optimize it by using the integers, but then again, this isn't the 80s or the 90s, so I think I might be able to get away with it instead of having all the ints on all the monsters as integers on lookup tables, which is just gonna be confusing. Because that's how the old Pokemon games do it. Okay, public int get total milestones reached. Actually, this will be a property. I want to use a link, I think, on feet, but that'll be slow. So instead, I have to do it the old-fashioned way. featsI dot milestones reached. And then return count. I think that'll do for now. Also, we need to rename this to monster as well. Okay, monster feat is just going to be a basic class. Scripting, empty C# script, monster feat. System.serializable. We can have these as public, it's fine. Int progress. Wait, no. Yes. No, the only thing we need to serialize are the progress and the milestones. No, we only need the progress. So if we had a separate struct that would hold the feat progress of each one, then if we serialize that, so it's just an integer array we need. The milestones are going to be serialized from here. So actually this is going to be a scriptable object. No, it's not. Scriptable objects need to be created in there and then I'm overthinking this. Actually, but then if I, oh no, because you can't serialize abstract classes in the inspector. Oh no. Ah, this is kind of hit a bit of a wall. If you can't serialize abstract classes in the inspector, then what can you do? You probably have to make all of them. Oh, I don't know. Maybe have a feat wrapper and then maybe a serializable enum of what type it is, and then you can have the progress and milestones. Which is going to be complete and utter hell to... It's going to be hell to code around, but it's going to be possible. I think... I'm not entirely sure. I don't think you can. But I'm going to try just... I'm going to try just in case. Public int progress. Public int array milestones. Public int milestones reached. Yet. Count equals 0 for provided milestones.length if milestones I if progress is greater than or equal to milestones I count plus plus else return count. And then if we've gone through the whole thing, we've still got them all, just return count anyways. Right, that compiles, so I'm going to check it. And then if I have to go back to the drawing board, I will. So scriptable objects, create folder, combat feats. Yeah, you can see here the monster's address is here, but the monster feat array, it's serializable, but it's also abstract, so we can't do that. If I was to make this a concrete class, it would show up in here. I think. Yeah, you can see here we've got an array of feats. Right here we can add 2. And then 1, it's got progress, it's got milestones, but it doesn't have an actual type. So, how am I going to do this? What I think I could do is put this as a struct. Then public feat type monster feat type. And then when we make the trackers, it will take this feat type thing here and create a different tracker based on whatever we need. So if I go back to visual paradigm, just so apologies for the flashbang. Enumeration. Monster feat type. All these can go. So what did we... Actually, you know what, I think I probably should keep those in there. Defeat enemies. Defeat enemies in battle. See enemy skill. Total damage dealt. Maybe. Yeah, I can't split them between damage types now, so one shot enemies. Take damage from. Or what I could do is, I know this is a bit of a hack, but public damage type. Damage type. Which is going to be 0 for most of them, but if it's say total damage dealt, you can specify the type of it. It's only an integer, so that's fine. If I really wanted to be anal about the about file sizes, I'd probably change these both to bytes as well. But 4 bytes, 8 bytes, 12 bytes. I think this is damage type is, yeah, it'll be 8 bytes. No, 12 bytes. Monster feat type is also about 16 bytes, so a short. Wait, int is, no, an int is 32 bits, so like 4 bytes. Yeah, I'm just splitting hairs at this point. Okay, so oops. Delete all of these off the visual paradigm. And I think these damage types are flags. They are, so that's also good. So take, or sorry, deal X fire or ice damage to them. We can do that. So defeat, actually total defeated times n defeated in one battle. So actually this should be an int parameter, extra parameter, and then if and then yeah, this extra parameter gets handled based on the feat type, and it's gonna most of the time be cast to either a damage type or times n defeated in battle, times n defeated in single battle. See enemy skill, and that extra parameter would be the it wouldn't be skills because skills aren't integer. No, skills are in slots, so we can use integer indexes because let's say the Lamia monster would have the skill Tail Whip, and it will always be in slot 1. See skill. Total damage dealt. Total one shot. Take total damage taken. I think also these trackers. No, I was going to say that they only take effect once the battle's ended in a player victory, but that's not entirely true because you can also end the player fleeing, so that's fine. Total damage taken, and then yeah, I'm gonna we'll keep these 6 in for now and just have like this one big switch statement, like determining how we track them. So it would be something like a total enemies defeated tracker, and then it would have the start and then the in progress thing. So it could say it would go from you went from 7 to 9, that sort of thing. I know I should be working on skills, but oh well. I know I should be working on balancing skills, but it's one of those things where you have to. Oh, what's the word? I keep procrastinating on it. Anyways, that's one's feat types. That's the things of feats. So if we go to the Lamia here, I also need. It would also help if I explicitly stated the values for this. Oh no, the extra crumbs would be. Oh, I need to. Total defeated, then a milestone of that first. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is the I don't want to do anything fancy, so I'm just going to grind on them feats. And then something fancy will be something like use ice damage to kill them. Or deal a total of however many ice damage to the players. So total damage dealt. Extra parameter would be the damage type of ice, because Lamias are cold-blooded, so they'll have a weakness to water, which also includes ice. Damage type. Here it should show me. Oh, it's this. I can't put one bit shift 2 in there, so I'm gonna have to make these. Okay, 1, 1, 0 is 2. 1, 0, 0 is, and I've completely forgotten what else it is. 4. The shift frame would be 8. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. So for deal ice damage, it'll be 1, 4, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. No, wait, 16. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. There we go. I don't like the way I'm doing this. And the progress, well, this is going to be saved anyway, so... I don't think we should have the progress, though. We can get rid of the progress and then have that in a separate struct, detailing the feat progress. I think that makes more logical sense. Because this progress is always going to be 0, so if I get rid of this, if I get rid of the public int get milestones reached, milestones plural, int progress. Take this, yoink, and bonk. Yes. Set inside dot get milestones reached progress I public int get total milestones reached int array progresses. Now we've got feat progress. Individual feat progress. There we go. And then the actual codex screen where you view the codex screen where you view the feats, that'll handle the loading and mapping of each feat to each monster. So in that case we don't really need the monster address then, do we? Because we can just have addressables and then combat feat stroke Lamia dot whatever. I'll keep it in for the time being, so this monster address will just have Lamia. Total damage dealt, extra points of 16 per quarter. So we get 1 to yeah, okay. 50. No, Lamia has 50 health, so yeah, 100, 150, 200, 250. Maybe want to space them out, like have them like 110, 170 and half, something like that. But I think that should be enough. We'll keep these two as is for the time being. Just these two. And we'll have a look from there. Right. So yeah, we have a monster feat set. It's going to be this monster feat tracker. So this should actually be placed on the enemy models. And they should... No. They shouldn't be placed on the models themselves, because then I'd have to make sure that the things in the feat set would have to map to the ones in the actual prefab, and that's just going to be messy. So try something else. So when the battle starts, the feat trackers are going to be placed on each one, which means that we get the things from each one. Then we check that if it hasn't been completely fulfilled, then place them on there. So this will be an abstract class. Actually, let's do this in visual paradigm first. Cover your eyes, flashbang incoming. Okay. So this damage tracker, I don't think we'll use it. We'll just put this to one side. Then it's like a monster feat tracker. And this monster feat tracker should declare a Unity event. Sorry, provide a Unity event, not declare it. Attributes. Progress made. Should be a Unity event of type integer. What about the monster feat though? That's going to be a struct. So the actual feats themselves are going to have to be put into a battle feat tracker. So this is something that will place... bollocks. So this here is something that we'll have to place on the monsters themselves, and it does it when they take damage or when they deal damage. So this defeat enemies tracker, so it needs to have operation apply to or listen to track. Now we'll have apply to. Monster entity. Now we can target monster entity. This is going to be abstract. type it apply to there, and then it would just say listen to on defeated progress made increment by 1. So public Unity event type int progress made. Get private set equals new Unity event. Public abstract void apply to entity presenter. That's what I want. Hi Hilly, yeah, I'm making progress. I'm working on a new feature, the actual character progression. So it's working like the Pokédex in Pokemon Legend Arceus. So you have to do these sorts of pseudo achievements that are related to each monster. And each one you complete gives you a mote which increases the character's stats. So there's several types of motes. There's one for each of the AB scores. Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Focus, Willpower, Agility, Max Health, Max MP. There's also one for the primary and secondary stats for each class. So you get a lot of primary stat motes, some more secondary stats motes, and then the rest are spread out accordingly. So probably action would apply to the presenter, and then that'll handle the listening. So wait for this to compile. And a new script called Enemy Defeated Tracker. Defeat tracker. Okay, so entity dot not this presenter. Entity dot died. Entity.defeated.add listener. Progress made.invoke 1. A live state change, that's what it's called. If new state, if not new state, Oh, I can't do this in can't really do this in on one line. I'm going to have to add an actual call on entity alive states changed. If not new state, so it's no longer alive. Progress made dot info 1. I think that'll do it for now. We might also want to put trackers in their own folder. Because I reckon I'm going to be making a load of those. Wait for it to compile. Enemy taken damage. Tracker. I'm using enemies again, I should use monster. We'll implement the abstract class, rename these to monster taking damage tracker, and then add this to monster defeated tracker as well, but we'll wait for that to compile in the meantime. Public damage type. Set presenter dot damage inflicted? No. Damage taken. Dot add listener. On entity damage taken. Back in here. Damage inflicted is... yeah, on damage inflicted. The damage taken would be model damage and then... damage taken... oh, there's an on damage taken. Wait, what? Where's on damage taken then? Oh. View on damage okay, and then also, and then we oh, I know, it's the... yeah, the model gets damaged, then the model fires the event, and then that catches the event. So yeah, this should fire the event as well. Damage taken. Oops. Invoke. Not suggesting to add a compost additional, it's impossible to do, but it would be funny. I mean, it would, but I don't know. It'd be kind of a Kaufman kind of thing where, yeah, the only person who's in on the joke would be me, so I don't know. Probably not. Public Unity event. Damage type. Int. Damage taken. Get prompt set. Equals new. That. It'd be like that, I think this is, I'm talking years ago, the devs of Conker's Bad Fur Day did a commentary of someone playing through the game. And I remember this chocolate, which are health pickups in Conker's for some reason. I used to think it was chocolate. What the devs did was that they placed the chocolate in a visible but inaccessible area behind this sewer grate. And they only revealed that it was inaccessible at the time of this commentary. And I don't know, I think it struck me as a bit of a lame joke, you know, if only the dev teams are on it. And besides, I'm solo deving this, so it's not like I have anybody to share the joke with, so yeah, I think I might. I mean, I know you made that suggestion in jest, and I've kind of taken it too seriously. But yeah, that's probably why I wouldn't want to do it, even if it would be, you know, funny to get one over on the 100% completionists. But yeah, that's probably on me for taking that too seriously. Damage taken in the... And then here, damage taken on mounting star here. Generate the method which has the damage type. Int out. If I don't think even Atlas at their most jank actually did that, yeah. Like I said, the only thing I know of it happening would be that Conker's Bad Fur Day. Otherwise, you just think, did they do that by accident or what? You know. So if damage type and type is greater than 0, put this in brackets. FF1's because nothing in it works. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, is that the one that had that peninsula that that crept into another spawn area, and so you could power level on these enemies? That was Final Fantasy 1, right? But one of the landmasses had this peninsula that sort of jutted out into the spawn area of an area that you wasn't supposed to go into, and you could just power level there because it was just normal enemies. And I think they just left it in for future releases and all, which is nice of them. But yeah, sort of owning it. Progress made, invoke amount. And that does... That does take into account any sort of overkill, so that's good. Okay, those are the only two things up on the track so far, and then we can go back and add them. Checks for elemental damage weaknesses on weapons which don't actually work. Well, to be fair, getting elements on working in this game was a pain and a half, so I can kind of forgive them for that. Okay, let's go to the combat. I've been putting this off long enough, but this battle manager needs to wait. I'm gonna have to somehow splice in the actual battle tracking. Accuracy stat in FF6. Works on spells, infinite instant doesn't work, just not on weapons. Elemental weapons don't load the property. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know about the accuracy stat on FF6. I haven't played FF. Well, I think I've played like about 3 or so hours of FF6. So does that not work either? Monster feat set. Sets. Physical accuracy doesn't work. All of it's based on magic accuracy, so all blindness did was give the character shades. Oh, that's good. Oh. Give you cool sunglasses. That sounds like a very early Square Enix thing to do. Well, Squaresoft. That is early Square Enix. Magic evade is checked for physical evade by mistake. Somehow you think why these games got so popular if there's these, fundamental bugs in them, but nah, everyone knows the answer to that. They're gripping and engaging nonetheless. Data equals this. FF1's case is the easiest one list what works correctly. Oh. Man, I wish I was 10 years older and I could work in that era where nobody cared about blunders that much. Square games were full of blunders, yeah, and people wonder why they were facing bankruptcy before Final Fantasy came in. How difficult it is to make it. Yeah. Yeah, I think if there's one thing I've learned making this is that RPGs are just so bloody difficult to make. But the thing is, people are already making a Hololive racing game, and people are already making a the people are making Hololive games of pretty much every genre these days. And when I'm working for Tactical Elysium, they're making a SRPGs. Earliest Pokemon guides. Yeah, yes, I do know about the various Pokemon glitches. I think it's possible to complete the game in like less than a minute with using those glitches. Is that right? Or something? I know that the Pokemon speedrunning has a separate glitchless category because there's so many glitches in it. I imagine racing games are much simpler to build. You'd think so, but I'm not sure if I'm talking about this, but basically the Hololive Game Jam Discord has the basically one of these guys is working with a bunch of people to make a Hololive racing game. Not sure what it's called, but they're listing a bunch of problems in them as well. So I think it's just games in general are just really difficult to build. Forget what genre, but yeah, it's game dev's hard. I think that's the only thing you can take away from it. RPGs are doubly so. Okay, this get monster data is monster spawn group item. Monster spawn group item has a monster prefab. Oh, there's no way to get the monster's address because they're not addressable. Mark. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewrite this whole thing, aren't I? A lot going on until the yeah, that's true. I mean, hang on, let me check the amount of classes I have in this game. So, hang on, assets, scripts. If I do a search, scripts for star.cs, and yeah, 208 classes, and I've been at this for what, 2 months and change. Yeah, that's... Granted, most of the classes are just like this, where everything fits on one screen, but yeah, it's still 208 of them. So, yeah. Definitely a lot happening. Right. So, this structure has a monster prefabs, but I want to make the entity prefabs addressable, so I don't need to. Right. I'm gonna write some pseudocode? No. I'm gonna write a bunch of code that doesn't work and then comment it out, so... So we need a hash set of strings, addresses, and then load each one and then instantiate them. So list of string, no, not list of strings, hash set. Monster addresses. No, wait. Monster data dot address. Hang on. Unity, get address of prefab. API for getting the address of a prefab. You can use asset reference, pass it around. Asset reference is available in switchable object. Get prefabs path and file. No, this is before addressables. Get file locator, getting addresses at runtime. By default, the addressables using the assets to assign to the primary key design with live source location. If you want to get the address of an asset that you load with an asset reference or label, first load the asset's location to start loading assets by location. You can then use the iResource location to access the primary. Yeah, but that would require getting the actual thing itself. Nah, I think there's no way. There's no way around it. We're gonna have to write addresses. So this is the monster prefab. So public string monster address. Count from that from string to a small group item. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, no. We'll pull it from there and then get the address within this instantiate monster model thing from there. Feet sets by load monster feet set monster data dot monster address instantiate monster model prefab and bar monster equals addressables instantiate AC item.monster address. Transform. What's the parents? Oh no, just parents. Monster equals monster object dot get component entity model. And this is going to have to be async as well. Monster and tasks. Equals new. Yes. Task 12 monster tasks. problem is that we only need to load complete sets with the most unique monsters. So... Okay, hash set of string monster addresses. Also hash set of string and then monster addresses dot add data dot monster address. Then each of these monster models needs to be mapped to a monster address. Could do actually is that gives a link there. Of course, we're interacting with the entity model without the entity presenter being there, so that's going to break architecture. But then we are accessing the entity models in here anyway, so. But then we're hooking up the entity models here anyway, so. Yeah. Monster feat set does have the monster address. Which I could use, but I don't know. And also private notes type. Notes awarded. We do have the note type, that's fine. Click all milestones reached. Return. Get milestones reached. No. Return progress is greater than or equal to milestones are also stop me up on this one. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to choose to do the really hard stuff? Monster feat tracker. Should probably be a separate. It should be a separate. We'll go back to visual paradigm. Flashback warning. There we go. Battle feat tracker, and then we can extend this to include skill feats. Monster feat tracker array, and then initialize monster spot with a group. Monster spawn. Okay, so these monster addresses we can leave for now. I'll put this then in its own class. Wait for this to compile. Battle feat tracker. And then we'll just have it as a component of battle because it's got enough components. Well, it's got enough components already, so what's one more? apply that to the prefab. Right. Public void. Oops. Void initialize. I'm yawning. I'm tired. I'm going to take a very quick break. I'm going to get some more caffeine. So I'll be about 5 to 10 minutes. Right. Okay, good. So I don't think we'll be wanting monster spawn group. Instead, it'll be a entity presenter. Entities. No, we'll also need the monster spawn group as well. No. String addresses bar. Load ops equals addressables.load asset using fit set. Can I give an addresses? Okay, so I can't load assets from an array. That does complicate things. Addresses.to hash set. Are distinct. Addresses equals that. Hang on, let me double check that this actually does what I think it does. Unity, no, it's not. C# link to hash set. Right, so hash set does contain distinct, I think. So distinct addresses will be addresses to hash set, and then for each address, addresses. No. This is dot distinct to array. Then Load asset async. Monster feed set. Monster feeds. Stroke. Distinct addresses. Dot asset. So private. What is this? It's async operation handle. Operation handle. Monster feed set. Load ops, or array of them. Load ops. No, this is going to have to be a dictionary of. Wait, can I get the address from the async operation handle? Unity async operation handle. This result status task is done. Get dependencies debug name is done as well. There's no way to. Okay. We'll need to have a dictionary of the strings that we address them with. Because we want to get them strings by addresses here, because yeah, this distinct addresses, because we're getting a distinct one here. If we get two lamias here, then we'll be this and this will be out of sync. So we need to come up with a different way of indexing them. That's going to have to be by string their address in the first place. So add distinct addresses. Fine. This track, yeah, coding might as well be an X-Files episode. Yeah, true. Although considering the rabbit holes I've gone down, I'd probably go with Twilight Zone. Well, my opinion. I haven't actually seen the X-Files. It wasn't. I think it was shown on British TV, but it was like so late at night that most people didn't even bother. It was like shoved on trouble at like 11 o'clock with like Code Lyoko and other obscure stuff. Seen it before, I think. No, I mean, I knew of it, but I hadn't actually sat down and watched an episode because, I had school. How distinct dresses on. I've seen Kyoto kind of a weird mix there. Yeah. Well, hang on. X-Files, I was... no, Code Lyoko was like a few... It's like a few years after the X-Files, but... It's like the same time slot on British TV is what I'm talking about. I had to get my dad to record them. I had to get my dad to record the old episodes of them. You may have seen it, something like that. Okay, that's probably one to add to the backlog then. Oh. I've seen one, you've seen them all really. Well, soon make them sound amazing because it's story purposes and important the same. Sexual tension ensues, the case then gets rid of Bruce Walter Wright. Okay. I'll take your word for it then. Yeah, there's so much in my bloody backlog of TV to watch that, and all of it's, from... Most of it's from before, yeah, it was like 80s and 90s stuff. I mean, if a show, if a show's being formulaic, doesn't mean that they're bad, no. Columbo, that's guy commits a murder or whatever crime, and then he's obviously of a higher class than Columbo, and he belittles him and talks down to him, makes up a slip. Columbo catches him, roll credits. It's fun. That's the formula, but it's bloody good. Mulder was the aliens guy long before History Time's Ancient Aliens. Oh, is he? Oh, Ancient Aliens, is that the one with the meme where he has the aliens? Like, the guy who's holding his hands out and saying whatever. Yeah, I do know that meme. That's kind of all I know about Ancient Aliens. They were saying that aliens built the pyramids and other stuff like that. And I need to watch a few episodes of Columbo. Yeah, Columbo's a good watch. But yeah, I mean, you can watch pretty much any episode and it'd be good. Columbo would easily solve the cure. But yeah, I've seen those YouTube videos and all. I do know Mulder was the guy with the UFO poster saying what? Oh, was he? Oh, okay. Right, where was I? It's load up, start add, and then we've got each load up on here. So then... then we need to instantiate the tracker. Whole charter detective indicating he failed to solve the Kira case. The detective light really has no answer to his Harry Dubois from Disco Elysium. Can't write his name, if even Harry doesn't know what his name is. Yeah, Disco Elysium is another one of those things that I've heard of and like want to know. Whether it's how the naked gun guy would solve the case. I haven't seen that, so don't spoil me on that. But considering Naked Gun, yeah, it would be. I'm guessing it'd be hilarious. Hang on. Death Note Detectives chart. Oh, fucking... Reddit just doesn't load on my site for some reason if I could go into oldreddit.com. I have to go old Reddit and then here we go. Wait, what? Hang on. Old.reddit.com. Why have I gotten to... Why do I keep getting redirected to some random thing on our phone? Is this it? Could solve the Kira case, cannot solve the Kira case, cannot intuit the mechanics of Death Note, cannot intuit the mechanics of the Death Note. Is this it? Can't logic trap a guy who would have a ton of vibes either. Right, it's on Twitter somewhere. The Persona detectives couldn't solve the Kira case. Yeah, I tried to click on the thing, but I'm trying to click on the thing, but it puts me on it gives me to Reddit, and Reddit just doesn't load on my thing. Oh, here we go, the tier list. Lights can do literally nothing, and it's got the guy from Blue's Clues on it. Connor from Detroit, yeah, that's fine. Lights at a disadvantage. Men in Black, Columbo, Professor Layton. Mind-numbingly close. Don't think I recognise him from there. Detective is at a disadvantage. The Scooby-Doo gang. Detective lacks a crucial requirement. I don't know any of these guys. Oh no, Tintin and Adachi. The detective can do literally nothing. Texter. Oh, Inspector Gadget. Oh, they're doing Inspector Gadget dirty. Although, to be fair, he probably wouldn't be able to do anything about Death Note, to be honest. Is this the one? Oh, this is all. Is this a different one? Oh, it's the same one, yeah. Stephen Blue could have absolutely solved this. Want to say Poirot take on Death Note. Alright, let's I think we got way. The pilot design for Gadget was better. I haven't seen that. To be fair, I've only seen the live action film Inspector Gadget. It wasn't shown on. Was it shown on British TV? I'm not sure. I don't think the cartoon was. No, we had fucking Grange Hill and whatever. He originally had a moustache that made him look like Inspector Clouseau. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, that would look a bit better. Right, so we've got our distinct addresses and we've set their load ops. They're going. So we need to get the 4 distinct, not distinct addresses, normal addresses. It was changed because he looked too much like Clouseau. Oh, I see. The live action Inspector Gadget moves were very different. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might look up the cartoon on YouTube then if it's that different. That what was it? What did we get? We didn't really get much. We had Danger Mouse, Hong Kong Fooey. I couldn't stand that for whatever reason. We did have Cartoon Network. So we got, you know, your Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, that sort of thing. We had Saved by the Bell. I remember watching Saved by the Bell. I like that. Gadget's whole thing was being Clouseau with his niece and dog solved the actual case. They more or less play out the same way. Okay. Entities I.add monster add monster feat set. No, we need to instantiate the tracker here and then plonk it on the thing. So tracker equals instantiate tracker monster tracker. Addresses on because we need the feet set on the tracker and then plonk them in there. Tracker.transform.set parents entities connect to tracker.connect to it's instantiating the monster tracker. Close all this. Monster feet tracker. Oh, to play 2, not connecting. No, it's monster trackers. Because there's multiple feet, so we need to instantiate an array of them. Feet set equals loadops. If there's an addressables here, we need to have an I enumerator as well. But then this will have to be an I enumerator as well. No. Could I? No, we have the... No, we can't have an I enumerator here because... Or could we? Have an async there. Monster feet tracker. No. So I need to wait for all of these to be completed, so... Await unit task. Loadops dot values dot no. If bar load equals loadops address if loadop dot is done. No. If it's not done, then await task. If dot status equals status dot succeeded, then our feat set equals load up dot results. Then for each one in the feat set, no, let equals must be tracker. Feat set dot, but then we don't have the progress. I'm going to need to define the progress as well. That's going to be saved somewhere else. Okay, private player saved game manager. Current save. Save manager. Wait, start. Save manager. Save game manager instance. Feat set dot total feats, feat count. Bar progress equals save manager dot get feat progress. Save manager get feat progress address. What? For feet I equals feet set dot get feet I dot instantiate monster tracker. Get feet I, comma, progress I. Return loaded game. Get feet progress. Press. And serializable, so I can't. No, wait, I know. Monster feet progress. If then serializable public struct monster feet progress. public string address, public int array, progress. And if we still haven't found one, debug. Log error. Monster feet. Progress not found. Address. Return new hint 0. Well, I should throw an exception, but that one's right now. Public int get individual feet progress address int feet index. Actually, no. We want to get the array all the time. Public, however, void set feet progress string address int index feet progress. Progress. And then just put this here. Maybe in get feet progress we also have a out int, whatever. Out int that gives the index, which saves us from having to do this whole thing. Ah well. Loading of address failed. Load up dot status. And finally at the end we'll return that. Return. What's the feature tracker? Red equals add component to tracker. Let's rename that to monster feed tracker. Red dot progress made equals progress. Right, actually, just red dot progress made equals progress. Return red. And we just make this public. Operation exception. Expected monster int type monster int. Right. Add components. Multiple monsters. No, we don't want to. I think we might need to not have this. Enemy. Monster damage taken. Tracker. Monster defeated in one hit. Tracker. Might change that to defeated in N hits. Oh no, because then we won't be able to. Okay, fine. And we can't do a single damage type unless we do something like this. The tracker. Turn in the tracker. In this tracker. Tracker dot skill slot rules monster feat dot extra parameter turn nurse tracker bar tracker tracker dot damage type equals type defeat dot parameter bar MBOH tracker. Add component monster inflicted damage tracker. Okay, trackers then. Monster use skill tracker. Monster skill use tracker. Skill used tracker. It's imposed exception, that's fine. Wait, hang on also. Presenter dot damage taken dot add listener on entity damage taken. Shit. There's no way to get the actual entity itself. If presenter dot current health is greater than 0, failed equals true, else if not found, progress made dot add listener. No, progress made dot invoke. So do you want the amount out? Last one. Monster in center. Damage inflicted. Dots 2. Add listener. Entity. Damage inflicted. Presents a target. If target dot faction is player, target is player and damage type and damage type is greater than 0. Private damage type. It's not private, it's public. Okay, and then also this is done. Deleting. Misinitializing them. Oh no, wait. This does need to be awaited. And this only applies if the load op hasn't worked, hasn't done yet. And finally, just generate the whole. Oh, it's monster feet. For J those trackers to entities line. Alright. How long have I got? 13 minutes. I'm not going to get much done in that time frame. Does it compile? It does. Kinda. Okay, so here's a feet tracker, which doesn't So we need to go to the button range. Okay. Battle, get components. Battle, feat tracker. Dot initialize. String array, monster addresses. Equals name. String. So monster count. Monster address I data dot monster address. Right, how am I going to get what entity presenters are in there? Right, I do know this. Array segments. Entity presenters. Offset is player party size. Monster addresses dot web. Dot to array. It's a bit hacky, but that should do it. Okay, so if I run it, it should say we can't find the address for whatever because it hasn't been loaded yet. Which means I need to go to this test mode screen here. Custom address. Custom address linear. Oh. There we go. No location found for key equals Lamia. Yeah. What switch? Monster prefabs slash this dot prefab invalid key exception no location equals same thing. Equals monster prefabs laming dot prefab. Right. This addressable monster prefabs. This must be monster prefabs lamia dot prefab. Monster defeats Lamia asset because we haven't generated them yet. Wait, yes we have. Monster defeats. No reference exception. Because of course we haven't. The save game isn't a thing. Right? Yeah, the loaded game's not a thing. Okay. I think I'll trying to fix that's going to probably take more time. So yeah, probably going to leave the stream there. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world. I'll see you soon. I'll see you, if not